So that's weird. My phone just kind of shut down in the middle of that. So we're just going to continue with the last 4 signs here. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Libra placements. So we're going to get into Sagittarius. So spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, what do we need to know here about Sagittarius right now? What do they need to know? The Hierophant. King of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Sag, some of you are considering taking a course or stepping into a new role. Now, I feel like you have been imagining this or going back and forth between this for quite some time. Spirit is really asking you to make a decision. If this is what you want, it's time to do it. If this is what you want, it's time to take that step. I feel for many of you, you could also be pairing up here with a air sign, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This person will also add, you know, a significant value to whatever it is you're creating. But I feel like some of you are uncertain about them. I feel many of you guys are really trying to realign with your path. You don't really want to get involved with anything or anyone. For instance, if this is a person from the past who is romantic, I feel like you guys are kind of like a little hesitant, to be honest. You guys could also be taking a very practical or logical look at your connections, wanting to move them forward in a practical or logical way. I do feel a lot of confusion as well, a lot of like not really being sure what to do next. You guys could also just need a little bit of a break. This could be what is preventing you from really being able to step forward with clarity, is because you're just simply tired. You do need to balance yourself out a little bit better here, Sag. I am feeling that. Because there's really an energy of you needing to expand, needing to grow, needing to really tap into your clarity, your truth, and your accuracy. And right now, it's almost like you're too overburdened here to see the truth. Some of you could get involved with studying some sort of like topic here. It feels like philosophy, you know, something very, it could even be esoteric. I'm hearing like expansion. You guys are in a very curious state, which doesn't surprise me for Sagittarius, but there's something here you might learn over the next 2 to 8 months that would be very pivotal to your career path. And I also want you to remind you to keep your heart in it too. Don't shut off that area, because some of you are a lot, you're not really in that heart space. You know, I feel like there's a lot of pushback into tapping into your heart space, and Spirit's really saying you do need to consider what makes you happy. It can't just be all logic. Some of you could also be really having a difficult time balancing your connections romantically and work. So Spirit's really asking you to try to make sure that you are giving more time to what truly makes you happy. There's a lot of people who are watching you here as well. I do feel like there's people who are romantically interested, who might be wanting to come in here, make you some sort of an offer. Yeah, I want you guys to rest a little bit more. Some of you also just need to drink more water, is what I'm hearing. You guys have really been slacking in the self-care department because you've been so in your mind, and Spirit is really asking you to step forward and, you know, give yourself a little bit more care. Give yourself a little bit more self-care. Your body. I feel like your mind is getting ample workout, but Spirit's really talking about your body. And follow your heart at this time. It never lies. Like, you guys can't just tap into your brain space. You do need to also consider your heart. So that's what I have for you, my Sag placements. Next up, I'm going to do, who haven't I done here? I'm going to do Pisces. All right. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, please tap me into my Pisces placements. What do my Pisces placements need to know? Death, Ace of Cups, okay. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Interesting. Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Okay, Pisces. We do have the Ace of Cups. That's my reconciliation card as a reader. It's the only reconciliation card I ever have. So I do feel like somebody from the past could be coming back here to make you some sort of an offer. This could be from an Aries or a Scorpio. I am sensing you guys have been really in this state of holding back. Like you're being very protective of yourself, of your body, of your resources here as well, Pisces. I do feel like there's a lot more romantic activity happening around you than you might realize. Is also what I'm getting here, because I am getting a lot of people trying to get your attention here. I do feel for some of you, you might be dealing here with reproductive problems or issues with your sexual organs. I'm hearing that as well. Because Pisces, I feel like you guys are so emotional and you're so sensitive that I feel like there's a creation here of some issue within your body as well. You guys might just be feeling a little bit low energetically as well. I'm hearing the flu for some of you. So some of you could get sick at this time. Be very careful. More importantly, I kind of get you feeling like not really in tune with what's going on around you, because I am getting an offer coming in romantically. Some of you guys could also be born on the Pisces Aries cusp. I feel like a connection is going to resurface here. This is a connection that you could have felt like you moved away from already, but this person is still coming up here to really be made known. I also get a general sense, Pisces, that you're changing the way that you are in love. You're changing what you want in love. You're changing the way you react to love. This is actually going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy and clarity. I'm also getting too. Don't be afraid to try something new is what Spirit keeps saying here. If you find you're constantly repeating old patterns, I feel like try something new. Try approaching this differently. Some of you could also be dealing here with issues with your father or the paternal people in your line, from that paternal line. There is a slight more need for a little bit more balance here as well. And some of you guys, I think, are also kind of ignoring your responsibilities, or you're not getting back to people on time, which, you know, you're Pisces. So I know that that can often be the case. You know, you work on a different time scale than the rest of us, but Spirit is just reminding you gently here to take care of your responsibilities. Some of you could also be shifting jobs with the Emperor and Death there as well. Or you could just be in a position here where you're being watched by your superiors at work. So make sure that you're really paying attention to your work and doing things properly. I want you to consider doing something generous for somebody else too, because I feel like you've been in this very closed off energy, and Spirit's really asking you to open up just a little bit. Again, this doesn't have to be like a dramatic, huge opening up, but there is definitely a need for you to expand a slight bit, okay? Yeah, somebody from the past. I feel like this is somebody from the past. I feel this is somebody that you've let go of, and I feel, or maybe you guys do need to let go of someone from the past for once and for all, but I feel like somebody is still really keeping their eye on you. This person could be older. You can expect a lot of loving communication to come in quickly. I think it's actually going to surprise you. I don't feel like you guys will be responding to this right away, but there is really an element here of like surprise in terms of this. Yeah, the Hanged Man. There's the Pisces card. Yeah, I feel like a lot of what's happening right now is like karmic rebalancing. So you guys could just be feeling a little bit like you do need to refocus, rebalance, because there's a lot of back and forths that are happening for you. And Spirit is saying just give yourself the ample time that you do need to rest and recuperate properly. So that's what I have for you, my Pisces placements. I hope you're doing well. I love my Pisces people. Okay, I think I have only a few left. Who do I want to do next? I'm going to do Taurus. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, please tap me into my Taurus placements. What do they need to know? 5 of Cups, Strength. The Moon. Seven of Swords. Wow. Okay. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, Taurus. So some of you could be heavily dealing here with a Leo or a Cancer, or somebody born on the Cancer-Leo cusp. Now, there is a general sense here of disappointment in this person. I feel like you've kind of been pulling your energy away a little bit. I think this person kind of irks you because you feel intuitively like there's some sort of a sneakiness to this person. Now, what's very interesting is I actually do feel an offer coming in from the specific person. I don't know if this is a romantic offer or a or a relationship, or just like a friendship or something, but I am sensing a sort of a rebirth or a physical offer here. Some of you could be plotting a little bit in your heads here as well. I am getting a little bit of sneakiness, and I feel like that's totally fine. I like that energy for you actually, because I'm getting a lot of strategy as to what you actually want, what you want to create for yourself. Who do you want in your life? What do you want to bring in? There's a lot of back and forth questioning in terms of those big questions here. Some of you here as well could also be getting rid of old things from the past. I'm actually getting like physical items. You could be doing a cleansing or a clearing of the things that you don't have. Some of you might also purchase a luxury item over the next 5 months. You will be disappointed in this item, so be careful. Taurus, there's also a need here to pay more attention here to your dream space and to what you actually want. I do feel like sometimes you're getting confused as to where you want to go in terms of what direction. So there could be unconscious fears that are coming up here to be released, or this could even be dreams. Like, I feel like there's an intensity here that's taking place in your subconscious right now. Many of you are going to be tapping into a lot of inner fire, so you could notice an increase in terms of expression happening around fire sign season, so Aries season, Leo season, or Sagittarius season. A lot of you are scared of getting caught in some sort of cycle again. Spirit saying you're not going to be stuck in this cycle. You have learned the lesson and it's time to move on. But there's a lot of inner fear that's really governing you in terms of this connection, or in terms of just repeating a cycle. I'm just noticing the infinity. Some of you need to wear more brighter colors, or you might be considering purchasing brighter colors. I'm hearing answered prayers. So like, I don't know what you guys have been wanting, but there's going to be some sort of a physical gift. This could be a raise, a bonus, a present. This could also just be a person who's really good looking, because I often will view the Ace of Pentacles like that as well. You guys are really doing a lot of expanding, properly, I think, for a Taurus. Some of you could have Libra placements as well, but there's a need here to really also address the underlying fears that are coming up. Don't push those aside. They are important for you to look at. And I kind of feel like sometimes you have a tendency to just focus on your growth, but not focus on addressing those things. And I'm really coming forth here to say it's really time for you to address those things. It's very important, actually, because it will help you create positive movement forward, which is what you deserve. You might end up catching someone around you in some sort of a lie. It doesn't feel like a serious lie. It just kind of feels like a stupid lie. Like, you might just be like, why did you do that? But I feel like a lot of people are viewing you as quite powerful right now. So all in all, this looks pretty good to me, Taurus, as long as you can take a look at what that fear is that's holding you back and release it. Next up, we have Scorpio. That's our last one here. Scorpio, right? Yes. Let me just count. Yeah. Okay. Scorpio placements. What's going on here with my Scorpio placements? Last but not least, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Scorpio, 5 of Wands, okay, Queen of Wands, interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Wands. All right, Scorpio, definitely feeling a little bit overburdened right now. Some of you could be entering a connection with somebody who's different from you culturally, or just has some sort of different viewpoint than you. I feel like this person and you, there's a lot of chemistry, but there's also a lot of arguing. So I want you to be careful about who you're arguing with around you, because I am sensing a lot of confusion, a lot of back and forth arguing, a lot of just like not really being very clear about what this person wants or about what you want from this person. This could also be indicative of somebody else being interested in your person. Okay, so just know that as well. There's a lot of wands energy, so some of you could be feeling a lot more fiery than normal. You could be feeling like you have to compete. I'm getting a lot of defensive energy, so some of you could be feeling extra defensive, or like people around you are simply not understanding what it is that you want. I feel some of you could be feeling threatened by a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or you could just be tapping a lot more into your creative energy, which is actually really, really good. There is a lot of fire here, so I don't know if you're currently feeling like you do have to act. There's a feeling here of action, but one thing I'm not seeing here is a single cups card, so remember to also make sure that your emotions are balanced. I do feel like there's something that's triggering you a little bit here. This could be another person that you're romantically involved with, or this could just be people around you. I'm getting conflict. So there could be conflict around you at work or something like this as well. You guys are also overburdened. I do feel a need here for rebalancing. Some of you guys are not taking good care of yourselves. You're too, I'm hearing nervous or high strung. Spirit's asking you to really make sure you're grounding and also doing your protection cleansing, baths, showers. I'm even hearing some of you could actually be ignoring your hygiene a little bit. And I'm sorry, I have to just say what I heard. Yeah, it's like you guys are really focused on something. It could be a goal, or you're trying to acquire. I'm hearing acquisition. But at the same time, this is creating a very big imbalance. You guys could also be too much in your yang energy. You're too masculine right now, too like very driven and focused, and Spirit's asking you to be a little bit more gentle and within your yin energy. So that could also be something that you're wanting to do at this time here as well. Really just a need for refocusing, my loves, okay? Like there's a lot of imbalance here. And also, if people around you, you could even be arguing or fighting a lot with a feminine around you who is culturally different. Maybe just cut that person off, to be honest. Like, you guys are Scorpios after all, but I'm sensing like someone around you is causing unnecessary conflict. It's time to release. You got to let go of some of these people. There's just too many people here, and I feel like you're having a hard time balancing out the attention that you're giving to these individuals. More time for rest as well. More time for play. I feel like you guys aren't really having very much fun right now. And Spirit's really highlighting the fact that they would like you to have more fun. So that is what I have for you guys. I'm sorry that your video had to be separate from the other Zodiac read, but I don't know what happened there. My phone just cut off. So of course, if you wanted to book a personal reading with me, that information is down below. I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you watch this, and I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.